Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Crypto Capsule Commentary, where today I'm going to focus not only on what does the acquisition of Twitter by Elon Musk mean, but what does the $500 million investment from Binance in Twitter mean for the future of the crypto ecosystem. Hope you're ready. Here we go. This episode is powered by Celsius, your home for crypto. With Celsius, you can easily buy, swap, earn, borrow, and send crypto all in one app with zero fees and the best rates in the industry. Get crypto-backed loans starting at just 1% APR with no origination fees. You can even swap coins in-app without paying gas fees or worrying about slippage. For non-US users and US accredited investors, you can earn yield on 40+ digital assets without staking. And if you need help, you can call them and get live support from an actual human. Visit the link in the description to get started today. Okay, so let's kick it off. Obviously, one of the big developments that happened recently was the announcement that Elon Musk was going to acquire Twitter, but also the news that followed a couple of days later that one of the investors financing this deal was Binance, that is committing $500 million to this deal. What does this mean for the future of the crypto ecosystem? There are really four things that I'm watching right now. First, are the immediate fixes to Twitter. Twitter, I think everybody has ever used Twitter knows, had a lot of features that could have been improved. One of them, for example, was the edit button. Today, Twitter has no edit button, which frankly was causing a lot of frustration to a lot of users of the platform. Second was the problem with fake accounts and bots. Pretty much any government with nefarious objectives, from Russia to Azerbaijan, was using a lot of these actually bots in their day-to-day activities. And this was frankly really affecting the user experience, but also the credibility of the platform. And this is something Elon Musk has decided wants to tackle. Third was the issue of opacity. Not only items like how the algos work within Twitter, but issues also how accounts are approved. Really, there was no way for anybody to know who was approving it, what was the process. It was very, very opaque. And this is one thing as well that Musk has mentioned wants to address. And fourth, quite importantly, was the issue of censorship. Twitter famously banned some political leaders in the US, Donald Trump being one of them, but at the same time is very happy having the Taliban, for example, have an account on Twitter. This generated a lot of actually criticism on behalf of users, and I think this is something that Elon Musk will want to address, at least provide clarity on who can use the platform. So these are the immediate fixes, and probably the first and easy thing I'll be watching that I'm sure some changes will be made. The second thing I'll be watching is what are the additional crypto features that can be added to the Twitter platform. Today, actually, Twitter is relatively crypto friendly. For example, you can tip people using crypto. You're able to have your NFT as your profile pictures. So actually, the platform, relatively speaking, is pretty crypto friendly. Now, the big question is, what else can Twitter do, especially that it has Elon Musk as owner and investors like Binance and others who are really understand Twitter and actually know the role that Twitter plays in the crypto ecosystem. Whether Twitter can be, for example, used as a wallet, for example. I mean, almost 100% of crypto users, at least active crypto users, are also Twitter users. So there's a lot of overlap from that perspective. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens from that perspective. Number three, I think this acquisition, the investment from Binance in the Twitter acquisition, really reinforces the role of media and platforms as a client acquisition tool for crypto exchanges. There's no doubt we're seeing now a number of crypto exchanges invest in media outlets, invest in platforms. Binance, for example, acquired CoinMarketCap a couple of years ago to get this client funnel, this retail B2C funnel to come and trade with the platform. I think this can be very interesting to watch what the impact is going to be on Twitter. As I mentioned earlier, pretty much everybody that trades crypto is on Twitter because it's become a very big source of news. And pretty much, if any crypto Twitter, as we like to call it, probably plays an outsized role in the crypto industry compared to others. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens from that perspective. If any kind of direct mechanisms or, programs are put in place to really make Twitter kind of this media platform for the crypto and broader Web3 and other ecosystems in the industry. And number four, the last thing I'm watching is really what is the role Twitter is going to play. Twitter as a Web2 tech company really has the opportunity to play a big role in Web3, be what I call the bridge between Web2 and Web3. For example, one of the big issues we have right now in Web3, anybody has used any of these metaverse ecosystem knows, is the issue of identity. How can I prove that it's me using these platforms? And I'm not even talking about KYC and AML, which for sure will come into Web3. But I think some of these developments you're seeing here, Twitter has a big role that it can play. Again, because most crypto users are Twitter users already, there's an authentication mechanism that can be put in place in Twitter. And actually, if we can use Twitter as an authentication mechanism in these Web3 ecosystems, whether directly or other mechanisms like zero knowledge proofs, for example, I think this is a big opportunity for Twitter. I'll be very surprised if Elon Musk or even Binance and some of the other platforms are investing now in Twitter, haven't thought about this. I think this is a big opportunity that is out there. Hope this was interesting. I would love to hear from you. What do you think? What do you think the Elon Musk acquisition of Twitter means for the future of the crypto ecosystem? Why do you think Binance is investing $500 million in this deal? I'd love to hear your point of view. You can share it in the comment section below. Thank you very much, everybody. It was good sharing with you all. I look forward to seeing you again all soon for another episode of Crypto Capsule Commentary. See you guys soon.